Okay, let's talk about SNL on the weekend, because girl, you and R. Kelly were getting down. It was a great performance. I'm a big fan of R. Kelly. I'm a big fan of Gaga. Seeing you two together, though, was something I would not have thought of. So I'm wondering how that happened.
Well, I wrote Do What You Want, and I was working on it with DJ White Shadow, Paul Blair from Chicago. And when I finished the record, I just looked at him and I said, I would really like this song if R. Kelly was on it. I said it's really good, but I really need to call R. Kelly because it is an R&B record, although it's a sort of disco modern version of an R&B love song, but it also has a lot of double meaning about being a public figure and the facing the press and facing scrutiny and criticism, and this is where R. Kelly and I have a lot in common. So we were not afraid to, be vulnerable with one another and put our hearts on a great record together. And I think that the reason that it's been so successful and has been such a pleasure for both of us has been that it's coming from a very real place. But for the both of us, we really, really like each other, and we really wanted to do this, and it's a real, genuine duet and collaboration.
You've said before in the past you're never going to see Gaga walking down the street in shorts and a tank top because you're always living your art. You're an artist, and that lives with you all the time. So I'm just wondering how do you reconcile that with your personal life?
Well, because I'm the same person all the time. I think that there's an assumption that I live like two different lives, but I really don't. It's just this is me. And there's a lot of women that wear wigs every day, and there's a lot of women that wear weaves every day.
I'm one.
Right, and so am I.
I love my weave.
And so am I. So I'm not really different from that many women. I just, I think it was different at the time when I first came out, and now maybe it's not so different anymore because it's not as weird for like a white girl to wear a wig or to be wearing a weave and talking about it. I mean, it's sort of normal now, and it's just, I just love to create things, and I always found a sense of my own confidence and my ability to change the way I look every day. And I know some people might think that that's shallow and fake, but I don't think that at all. I think it's a beautiful way to express your pain, so that you don't feel like you can't dress up, or you have to throw a sweatshirt on and be miserable, and maybe when you're with other people, maybe you don't feel so happy and so full of joy. You feel kind of insecure and small, and try something new. Try a different version of you that feels a little bit stronger. You never know what that is. And I don't mean you have to put a lobster on your head. I just mean, some things work for me. Lobsters work for me, and, a new cardigan might work for you.
Right. Is there anything really regular and mundane that you do that people would think, oh, I never thought Lady Gaga would do that? Like you say, you live your art and you are constantly the same person, but we don't picture you sort of at home reading the New York Times in, an undershirt. Like, is there anything really normal that we'd be surprised at that you do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess my normal is my normal. I don't really see it as not normal. I do read the newspaper. I do lay in bed, and I do wear T-shirts. You've seen me in T-shirts. I think more of the issue is that people still feel like such a sense like they don't really know who I am. And I don't know if you ever will. And I don't know that that's because of me. I think it's because of what other people say about me. And I think it's up to you, if you want to get to know me, to look to find the truth. That's the age that we live in. You have to really look for the artists and care for them. And we live in a time where the artist is harassed, and it's like a media gossip frenzy. It's not at all what it used to be about. So, yeah, if you want to know me, maybe you have to dig a little more.
I love the fact that you are making an effort to change for every interview you do today. I think that's beautiful. Where does this inspiration come from, though, to be this constant, like you are leading this whole fashion revolution, and I think a lot of it is about self-expression, and you don't have any boundaries. So where does that come from?
Well, I do have boundaries. I just think my boundaries are maybe different from other people. I don't like to work within boundaries. I like to work without them, and then I impose my boundaries after, if that makes any sense. I like to take it all the way in my head first and then pare it back. But, you know, I don't know. Fashion for me is like I said, it was a way for me to understand myself. And it was always an outlet for me to, you know, engage with my fans. And, you know, just for an interview, you know, I like to just be polite and give each station their own image for the day. Because why not? Because I haven't seen my fans in Canada for a while and I miss them and I want to, you know, make them happy and wear something colorful for them. That's really all that it is.
You've made them very happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.